Special report. Venice, Florida. The jury in Sarasota County started deliberations on Tuesday afternoon in the $220 million case against Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital that was the focus of the Netflix documentary Take Care of Maya. Before the judge handed over the case at roughly 2 p.m., attorneys for both parties gave their final arguments as they awaited the emotional conclusion to a case for which they had waited 5 years. The Kowalski family sat closely together. The family of Maya Kowalski is pursuing a $220 million lawsuit against Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, alleging that the hospital's actions caused the family matriarch, Beata Kowalski, to commit suicide. A judge ordered the placement of Maya in state custody at the hospital, pending the conclusion of an investigation into child abuse claims. The judge forbade Maya from having any physical contact with her mother. Following an absence of 87 days from her daughter, Beata Kowalski committed suicide. The Kowalski family says they took Maya to Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital in October 2016, when her complex regional pain syndrome, CRPS, pain got worse. A medical professional with no connection to Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital diagnosed Maya with CRPS. Maya testified before the jury that her condition would render her immobile and in excruciating agony. She said that ketamine had been helping with the pain and that she had even gone into a ketamine coma in Mexico. She explained that the ketamine treatment was effective and that she was making progress prior to her flare-up in October 2016. Her father stated in rebuttal testimony that he decided to transport her to the emergency room due to her severe stomachache, and he had never witnessed her in such agony. Throughout the trial, it was revealed that Maya had undergone ketamine treatment the day prior. Beata Kowalski insisted that Maya receive ketamine treatments while she was hospitalized, but hospital staff were opposed. The hospital staff were alarmed by Beata Kowalski's persistence and filed a report with the child abuse hotline. They had reason to believe that registered nurse Beata Kowalski was the one causing her daughter's illness. According to Howard Hunter, the hospital's attorney, many hospital employees believed that Beata Kowalski had Munchausen by proxy, MBP, and that they were acting in an effort to protect her. According to Maya, she was locked up alone in a hospital room for 48-hour periods during her 3 months in state care. Maya reported that the staff refused to assist her in using the restroom and instead attempted to determine whether she could walk, but she could not. Jack Kowalski, the father of Maya, provided testimony indicating that his family was threatened with imprisonment if they attempted to get out of the facility with Maya after a judge ordered that she remain in state custody. At the same time, the allegations of child abuse were investigated. While hospital staff accused the Kowalski family of lying about CRPS and refusing to treat Maya, the facility allegedly billed the family and their insurance provider for over $500,000 for the precise cause of illness. On the other hand, during his testimony, Jason Bankert, Executive Director of Revenue Cycle at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, disclosed that documents presented to the jury contained codes for child neglect or abandonment, in addition to the previously mentioned diagnosis code for complex regional pain syndrome. A comprehensive list of codes representing 12 additional diagnoses was also included. Further, he elaborated that patients are billed for the provision of services. Bankert further stated that the overwhelming majority of the expenses incurred during Maya's hospitalization from October 2016 to January 2017 were allocated towards lodging and meals, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, and physical therapy. Based on an analysis of the family's past and prospective expenditures, an economist estimated $220 million in compensatory damages. The family claims that in addition to compensatory damages, it is also seeking punitive damages to deter the hospital from committing similar acts in the future. After 2 days of deliberation, the jury reached a verdict, finding the hospital liable for each of the 7 claims brought against it. Maya, Jack, and Kyle Kowalski cried as the jury read their verdict in a case that had been going on for years. The amount of compensatory damages awarded to the family is $211,451,174. As an additional punitive damages, the jury determined that the family would be entitled to $50 million for false imprisonment and false imprisonment with battery. The Kowalski family was awarded more than $261 million in all. Follow us for more news.